Choke, no joke. Cheeky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Cheeky choke, no joke. I can't hear myself. 1 2 1 2. One, one. Check, check. Check, check, check. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm loud and clear. All right, cool. I don't know what. 1 2. Check, check. All right, I'm loud and clear. I don't need this then. Come on in. Come on in. Shout out to my fellow Americans. Salute. I see you. All right. Tyrone just slid in the building. What up? What up? Kareem Smiggity in the building. What up? My West Coast Connect. Out there in Losersville. That's what Suge call Vegas. Losersville. H-Town in the building. What up? All right. Michelle Frizzy just stepped in. Y'all know what it is. I guess he called it Loserville because you go out there and that's what you're going to do. Lose your money. It ain't too many that people go to Vegas and come back happy. All right. JP in the building. What up, JP? Shout out to my man, Jack. Jack Breezy. Shout out to my man, Jack Breezy. Jack Brown. Shout out to my man, Rashard ATL. I owe some couple of shout outs to those people that support me. Sanya P. Shout out to Sanya P. Quentin M. You know who you are. I don't want to say y'all last names. Thanks for the support. Verse 1, always supported. Ramona, always supported. My man Paul, always supported. Shout out to all y'all. Keith Bussy in the building. Shout out to you. All right. Shout out to Rocky. All those that support. I appreciate y'all. Choke no joke. I'm in the building. You already know. We are here now. You know what it is. We got Dale Lee in the building. What up? Stack Mills is in the building. What up? Choke no joke. Late night. Sorry, y'all, for coming on so late. I had some things to do, you know, but your boy is here. We got to talk about this footage that's running around with Jim Jones and his goons getting that Dame Dash. And then some more in the Tupac case. I'm glad Neckbone is out here talking because he just sitting here showing you how much pork butt be lying. Look, Pork Butt, he was just on this channel lying last week. And here come Neckbone with the truth. Because we know Pork Butt is a lying mother effer, boy. But joke no joke, we in the building. Y'all know what it is. Let's get to the show. You already know.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, Cliff, what up, man? Yeah, man, I just got your call. I missed it, my bad. What's going on?
Yo, man, I got an issue, man. On everything I love, man. These kids got me tight, man. I go and I find out that both of my sons, man, is involved in some kind of gang activity, man. I work too damn hard to keep them away from that life, man, and for them to choose that, I just feel totally disrespected, man. I need you to come talk to these little niggas, man, before I just hurt one of these niggas, man.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I don't like how that look. Let me see something here. Try that again.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, Cliff, what up, man? Yeah, man, I just got your call. I missed it, my bad. What's going on?
Yo, man, I got an issue, man. On everything I love, man. These kids got me tight, man. I go and I find out that both of my sons, man, is involved in some kind of gang activity, man. I work too damn hard to keep them away from that life, man, and for them to choose that, I just feel totally disrespected, man. I need you to come talk to these little niggas, man, before I just hurt one of these niggas, man.
What? Come on, man. You ain't raised them guys like that, man. You serious?
Gang life, man.
Say word.
Hey, man, I don't know. They got somebody in their ear influencing them, man, and I need you to come talk and holler at these little niggas, man, because, look, I'm at my wit's end, man.
Nah, man, I'm over there.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'll let you in a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, my nigga. One.
You okay?
Yeah. DJ 2. You know what it is. Youngster, you are me. Is the reason they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Hey yo, come here, man. Oh, you think I'm corny, huh? Oh, really? I see more guns than Tommy. Who's Tommy? Was I in the army? No. Nah, I got my stripes though. Now listen, broke many nights. Doing what? Pitching that white. No matter hard or soft, trust me, I'm cut from a different cloth. Now look at me, I don't knock my man off. If I gotta kill him, I step off. You know why? When you kill a trife, find yourself killing all your life. Word is bond. You have to live, little nigga, to experience life. Trust me, your mom is the one. There at the end of the night. Let's go. Youngster, you are me. Yeah. Is the reason they call me OG. Let's go. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Youngster, you are me. It's the reason why they call me OG. Saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Come here, man. Listen, you little jerk. They gonna tell you to put in work. What? Then they gonna give you a gun. And tell you to kill someone. Who's already a op. They really want the block. Are you serious? And you gonna take the shot. And then you go to jail. What? 3 hots in a cot. 20 flat to be down with the block. No, I don't. You thought it was your beginning. Nah, that's where you stopped. They knew the outcome and didn't let you opt out. To take they opt out. You the one they'll forget about. No, they youngster, you are me. Is the reason they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Yeah, sit down and listen to me. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes too. Out right now. Shout out to DJ Toon. You know what it is. That's the joint youngster off Learn from Mistakes too. All right. Shout out to everybody out there showing love. You know what I mean? Go stream that today on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your music. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes too. Lead the streets. That one is called Youngster. All right. You know what it is. Shout out to all my young YNs. All right. Listen to your OGs. Listen to your daddies. You heard? So many of y'all have seen this footage. I don't know if you didn't, but it's a throwback. Jim Jones had a beef with Dame over his money over Vamp Life. So he ran down on Dame down at the Black Door, where the Black Door is Dame's I don't want to call it a condo. It was much bigger than the apartment. Um, it was like a large studio, right? But that's where Dame used to be down on Tribeca Street, and on in Tribeca down there. I forgot what street that was. But anyway, so if you've been seeing that footage, let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so the reason this footage started surfacing is because I think it may have been Freaky Zeke that posted it. Let me go to Zeke page. I think Zeke is the one that posted it. But the footage is old, y'all. So everybody that think that um this is something new, it's not nothing new. This happened. I don't even know. Maybe 2005, I believe it was. It's 2000 between 2005 and 7ish. But I want to say maybe between 2004 2007. Um I know I got the footage. Somebody done sent it to me. Hold on, let me see. But the content is old. That's the main thing. So, it's been a few people hitting me up about it, you know, and they think that this footage is new, but it is actually not. Oh, here it go. So basically, it was all over Vamp Life. Jim Jones found out that Dame was jerking him allegedly, right? So Jim tried to run down on Dame. So Dame like, what's up? Like, give me a fair one. Jim, you want to fight? Give me a fair one. But Jim trying to get his young niggas to jump on Dame. They tried to jump him. But shout out to Chrissy, because Chrissy wasn't having it. You know, I'm gonna say she saved Dame, even though Dame didn't want to be saved. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. But Chrissy she jumped in between, Jim's little blood dudes probably and Dame. She wasn't gonna let them jump Dame. You know what I'm saying? She got respect for Dame. Um, Even though Jim was trying to get him jumped. I don't respect the fact that Jim was trying to get the young dudes to jump him. Jim taking his man glasses off. Yo, come here, give me your glass. Take your glass. Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, go ahead, man. Beat him up. Beat him up. Like, Jim, why you ain't beat him up? Why you didn't shoot the fair one with him? You scared Dane was gonna duff you out. Jim said that, get him, y'all, get him. Right? I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I've been jumped before. You know what I'm saying? Where a little nigga tell niggas, yo, get him, get him. And they don't even jump in to help the niggas fight. Right? Now, this is why I don't respect that. One, you telling another dude to go over there and jump on Dane, right? And I know this is all past tense, but say if the dude would have went over there, a day would have beat him up. Then they all would have jumped on Dane, right? Then let's just say Dane would have called the police. Being the fact that they got it on video, that video would have surfaced. The dudes that was with Jim would have went to jail. You know what I'm saying? If Dane would have pressed charges, even if Dane wouldn't have went, even if he didn't press charges, if the video would have got out to the public, them dudes' faces would have been shown. They would have went to jail, right? Why? Because Jim told them to go ahead and jump on him, which I call throwaway N-words. Those are what you call throwaway N-words. They ain't got no beef with Dane. They might even admire Dane, right? And they would have jumped on Dane for Jim for a few dollars. Or because, excuse me, or because they in the same blood set or whatever it is, right? They ain't telling Jim, yo, give me a fair one. Let's me and you have a fade. Let's go one-on-one. Jim don't want to do that, right? But he keep antagonizing his friends to go and jump Dane, which, Dame did a lot for Jim and Cam and Dipset and whatever. And I understand that, Dame could be crooked when it comes to business because he owe a lot of us money. You know what I'm saying? But for Jim to put his dudes on the front line for them to beat up Dame, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. And it ain't no telling what type of retaliation could have happened to them dudes for dudes that got love for Dame. Let's say, allegedly, if one of Dame's people would have saw that and murked the dude that put his hands on Dame, what would Jim was gonna do? Pay for the dude's funeral? If the dude would have went to jail, what was Jim gonna do? Bail him out? Pay for his lawyer? He still got a jail record. He still might have to do time for assault, right? So why do to somebody what you won't do for yourself? You know what I'm saying? So I know that joint is floating around the internet a lot today, but I'm here to tell y'all that happened like 2004, 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. It was like right when Rockefeller was over for the most part, or Jay moved on, and Jim started the Vamp Life clothing line, and he trusted Dame to do right by him, and Dame did him shiesty. So that's why Jim went down there to, I guess, beat Dame or get Dame beat up. Because me, when I had a problem with Dame, I tried to fight Dame myself. You know what I'm saying? But Dame ain't want to fight me. He was telling dudes, oh, he gonna sue, he gonna sue. You know what I'm saying? They like, get him, Dame, get him. And I was by myself. I ain't had no bunch of niggas with me. I was by myself. Get him, Dave, get him. Nah, he was gonna sue. He gonna sue. I'm like, nigga, I ain't sue Jay. And he had 6, 7 niggas jump me. Yeah, I'm not suing nobody. I ain't afraid to take a loss. But I guarantee you, I'm gonna bite a chunk of skin out your ass. I'll bite your goddamn ear off like Mike Tyson. I'm gonna get something out of it, right? But I don't respect it. Even though, like I said, it's past tense, it's over. But the reason that that video was posted, because Keefy D, Freaky Zeke, I got Keefy D on my mind because I'm gonna talk about Neckbone next. Freaky Zeke, he posted that video because Jim Jones was saying that Cameron is soft and his crew is soft. So I guess Freaky Zeke took offense to that because I guess he feels like he's a part of Cameron's crew and he don't feel like he's soft. So he like, oh, soft? Let me remind you who's soft. And that's why he put that video up to show that Jim Jones wouldn't give Dame Dash a fade on one-on-one. He tried to get him jumped. So that's why you see in that video. So for all y'all that think it's new, there's nothing new about it. That video is super old. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s. And as you can see, Dame wasn't afraid to get jumped, you know. But shout out to Chrissy. Your boy's tired. Shout out to Chrissy, because Chrissy, she saved Jim Jones peoples from possibly getting arrested or worse. She saved Jim Jones from possibly getting arrested or worse. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chrissy, man. She's a G. And she stepped in and she shut that down. Who took the footage? I don't know. One of Jim peoples took the footage, allegedly. Right? But that's that. Moving on to the next thing. Neckbone. I'm glad Neckbone is doing this interview with Vlad. I hope it don't come back and hurt him. Because Vlad interviews will get you indicted. We've seen it before, right? So here's what I want to say about Neckbone's latest interview, right? last week or a week before, Pork Butt was on his channel, right? Talking about, oh, Neckbone was the one shooting at the Cadillac, right? Now, for as long as this story been told, it's always been Buntry is the one that shot at the Cadillac. And Neckbone, you lucky you got up there and you said you didn't shoot. Cause your boy Pork Butt tried to throw you under the bus. Cause he was on his channel. If it wasn't last week, it was the week before, saying that you are the one that was shooting at the Cadillac, right? But no limit. No limit, Smitty, what up? Nah, Jim ain't get beat up in the airport. Jim won that one. I think you need to go back and watch that. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. No limit, Smitty. So yeah. So Neckbutt, yeah. I mean Neckbone. Neckbutt. So Neckbone, you did the right thing. No, well, I ain't gonna say you did the right thing going on Vlad, because that ain't the right thing, right? But you did clear your name up because your boy Pork Butt, in the last 2 weeks, went on his channel and tried to say you was the one that was shooting at the Cadillac, right? And I think that they intentionally did that so you could get subpoenaed, so they could try to place Keefy D in Vegas the night of the shooting by saying you was the one shooting at the Cadillac. But if you watch Neckbone interview, he clearly states he had a gat in the stash spot, and his stash spot was malfunctioning, so he wasn't able to get his gat in time enough to bust at the Cadillac. But however, Buntry did bust at the Cadillac, but he said by the time he was busting at them, they was already gone. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the interesting thing. If you listen to Neckbone's interview, for a person that was there for the assassination of Tupac, if you listen to his interview, Neckbone said that Suge and Tupac chased the white Cadillac. Let me repeat that for all the people in the back. Suge said, pardon me, Neckbone said that Suge and Tupac in the BMW, after the shots let off, they chased the Cadillac, but the tires were flat. So, and then the police jacked them up or whatever, and then put everybody on the floor. Now, you could go and hear it for yourself. Now, I know there's various renditions of this story. I remember Suge saying that he busted a U-turn on Flamingo and Koval and went up to Las Vegas Boulevard. He also told me that when he busted that U-turn, that some cops came out of nowhere and sideswiped him, trying to finish them off. And that's why he went and he made a wide turn and went up on the sidewalk and damaged his rims. That's why his rims was damaged, and the air was out the tires, because he said the police, I swear on everything, he said the police came out of nowhere and sideswiped them. Boom! And they went him and Pac went up on the sidewalk, boom, boom. And that's why the passenger side tires is oh wow. That's a whole nother thought. I'm gonna get back to that. I just had a whole nother thought in my head. Right? Suge told me when they made the U-turn on Flamingo and Koval that the police, I'm assuming the crooked police, came out of nowhere and sideswiped him. And he swerved to duck him because they tried to finish him. And he said his car hit the sidewalk. Boom, boom. That's why if you go look at the rims, let me see if I pull it up. You'll see that not only do he got flats, but the rim is bent. That makes sense where Neckbone say that they was chasing them. But Suge said the police. You see the rims? You see the dent right there? And you see it's not on the right side. I mean the driver's side where the partition is on the left side of the street because they made the U-turn. Suge said that when they made the U-turn, police came out of nowhere and tried to like finish them and sideswiped them. And that's he made a wide turn and went up on the sidewalk. Bang, bang. That's why his rims is banged up and the tires blew out. But he said it was the police that did that. Bro, Esso said on his live stream that you will never come to Bag Fuel. And you know why. Like 2 days ago. Hey, tell him to tell you why. Because I damn sure don't know why. Unless he's a Jay-Z pom-pom holder. That's the only reason why. What reason do I have not to go on there? I'll go on any goddamn platform I want. Or that will have me, rather. You know. Only way I'm not going up there if he's a Jay-Z pom-pom holder. Right? So shout out to you though, Rough Way Records. All right. Certainty, what up? So yeah, so that's interesting that Neckbone said that Suge and Pac chased the Cadillac, right? I doubt that Suge and Pac chased the Cadillac. You know, Neckbone might know more than I know, but according to the story, the Cadillac made a right turn on Flamingo and Koval and went down to East Harmon. Suge and Pac made a U-turn on Flamingo and Koval and drove up to Las Vegas Boulevard and made the left and got jacked up by the police between Flamingo and East Harmon. The Cadillac went down made the right on Flamingo and Koval, and made the right on East Harmon, and stopped on Audrey Street and parked at the carriage house. So, I don't know if Neckbone got it twisted, but I can't say he was there. But his story does conflicts with Suge's story. And if you look where Suge and them got jacked up by the police at, it was on Las Vegas Boulevard. And if they would have chased the white Cadillac, they would have had to make the right. Unless it was two separate vehicles that was involved in the shooting. But I know for a fact that Suge told me when he made the U-turn on Flamingo that the police came out of nowhere in another car and sideswiped him, and he had to dip them, and that's why he went on the sidewalk, and that's how his rims got cracked and bent, and he got the flats. Because think about it, if Suge would have just made a U-turn and drove up straight up to Flamingo, he wouldn't have had no dent in his rim, right? Let's see if we can find a picture of the opposite side of the car. As you can see, the back rim is bent up too. I can't really tell if his car was damaged, like, because he said they sideswiped him trying to get them after he made the U-turn. Really don't see no body damage. The body damage would be on the driver's side, and there's really ain't no. Don't see no shots of the driver's side. Yeah, I don't see no shots to the driver's side. But I know for a fact that Suge said the police, he ain't saying no gang members, he said the police sideswiped him. And that's how his rims hit the curb. And you can see that the rims is bent up. Choke, do you think George D. Williams could be involved Vegas hit on Tupac and Suge since he put a hit on G in the summer '96. G executed most of Death Row Blood. I don't know. I don't think, honestly speaking, I don't think no street dudes did this Vegas thing. Thanks for the super chat though. I don't think no street guys did this Vegas hit because ain't no it. This is too professional, and if this was some street dudes that did this, somebody would have been arrested a long time ago, and they damn sure wouldn't have got away. I doubt that highly. Now, like I was telling y'all before, not only did Buntry have a radio, like I showed y'all the other day when they was walking out the MGM Grand, but Suge had a radio too. You can see Suge radio right there. So Buntry and Suge had radios, right? But so not only did Neckbone say that Suge and Pop was chasing the Cadillac, which is new information, um, but Neckbone also said Buntry got off a couple of shots, and he did not shoot. By the time he was able to get his ratchet out of the stash spot, the car was long gone, and Buntry and them was in front of him, and he wasn't going to shoot because they would have been in the line of fire, right? Now, here's the other thing. Vlad asked him, did he know that it was Orlando and the Southside Crips that night? And he said no. Which is very puzzling. Why? Because Pork Butt was able to call his father within the hour, and he wasn't there with Neckbone in them. He wasn't there at the MGM Grand, but he was able to call his father and tell him exactly who did it. Orlando Anderson did it. So how could Reggie Wright Jr. call his father and tell him it was Orlando Anderson that did the shooting when Neckbone was there? And in 2026, he's still saying the night that it happened, they didn't know who did it. They didn't hear those rumors until later. So how did Reggie know the same night, within minutes to an hour, that it was Orlando Anderson allegedly? How? How? When Neckbone said they didn't even know. So how did Reggie know if Neckbone didn't know, and Neckbone was there at the scene? And Neckbone was there at the MGM Grand. So how couldn't he know, but Reggie knew to call his father before he saw anybody and say that and identify the shooter? Somebody tell me, how is that possible? And Neckbone said he felt like it could have been Southside for them, to get revenge for them jumping on Orlando at the MGM. Now, the one thing I wish Vlad would have asked him was Marv James said he called them and told them that Keefy D and them was up at the club. I don't know how Vlad seemed to miss that question to ask him, yo, did Marv James call y'all and said the South Side is up here right now? Because remember, Keefy D said they sat in the 662 parking lot for 30 to 40 minutes. Marv James says they pulled up to the bus stop. Keefy D said they pulled in the parking lot and was sitting in the back for 30 to 40 minutes waiting for Tupac and Suge. Because they was going to ask him to give Pac, to ask Pac to give Orlando a fair one, a fade, right? But it don't match because Marv James is saying that they pulled up in the bus stop area in the white Cadillac for 5 minutes. But Keefy D is saying in his story, they pulled into the parking lot in the back and was there for 30 to 40 minutes. How is none of these stories matching up? And why did Pork Butt and them go and say recently that Neckbone was the one shooting at the Cadillac? That's a lie. And why are they trying to implicate Neckbone, saying that Neckbone was shooting when Neckbone never shot? And the best thing Neckbone could have did, and I don't approve of him going on Vlad because I would hate to see that brother get jammed up or subpoenaed because of something that he said on Vlad, which is the interrogation room, right? It's like, yo, man, these guys will not go in the precinct and sit down and talk to the police, but they will go on Vlad and let him interrogate them as if the police ain't watching anyway. That's the thing I don't get about these guys. They will never go and sit in the precinct for an interrogation. And for some way or another, they think that is something different about going on Vlad and making statements and think that it ain't the same thing as them going in the precinct and making statements. You still making a statement. But we know for a fact now, even though Pork Butt was lying, saying that Neckbone was shooting at the white Cadillac, when he said that the other day, I was like, why are they trying to put Neckbone as the shooter now? Oh, because Buntry's dead, and they want Neckbone to get in, not indicted, subpoenaed, so that he could be put in the Cadillac or Keefy D in Vegas. Because it never made sense to me that after all this time, even in the grand jury, if I'm not mistaken, Pork Butt says that Buntry shot at the white Cadillac and they shot back at him, and it was holes in the black Toyota Supra. Now he want to go and say Neckbone was shooting, knowing that ain't true. But in my opinion, to try to get Neckbone subpoenaed in court. So, man, yo, you know what, man? It's crazy to me. I'm just going to say it's just crazy to me. These dudes will not talk to the police, but they will get on Vlad and give statements for the police to see. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. But that's all I really got to say for tonight. It'll be more tomorrow. You know, if you just tuned in, I talked about Jim Jones and Dame Dash. You could go back and watch the replay. But it's Choke No Joke. You already know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. All right? One love. Have a good evening. Hit that like button before you go.
How I do it.
Let's go.
This is a diss. We'll be specific. Hit you with a sub, you blacklisted. Her third tour, it's ridiculous. You in the crowd, babysitting. Mad at pics, fans flicking. You got a Billy, they dick licking. Kids, your son and dad missing. You duck in the swab, results prison. I see your faces, the mad prison. Y'all rats, are you kidding? And if you sign, you have no wisdom. Integrity missing, money mission. The Marlon Trails in your system. Camel licking, nerves switching. Are y'all kidding? Y'all Virginian. Success, y'all dream sex. Sold a lot of units, but still checks. Squares, Nike, I run with checks. People use Marcy as pets. I move his skin, you on your head. All your tunes are dead. You ugly like your dreads. No bag, I'm on your head. No fag, I'm my shooter. You the Glad Duke shooter. You do balls, but no hooters. Choke no joke, I am the future with no Malloy. You play with boys, be out here wishing she was a boy. You her decoy, you her bitch. Choke no joke, I am the shit. Yo Cam, get off my dick. Mad Jim, king of the dips. Without you L's, you have no hits. Your last hit was True Life. When he caught you with that right. Yo Big Joe, am I right? Nigga Dame saved your life. And then you crossed him for hoe. Got on stage with Ho. You an actor, you ain't Poe. Joke no joke, you already know. Choke no joke, yeah. It's choke no joke, choke no joke, chicken choke no joke, choke no joke.